Let's say you did your 10-minute secret shopper diagnostic on your intake system and you're like, I don't love this. There's some things I think we could do better. I want to do a deeper dive. Or you're like, I don't want to do a 10-minute. I really want to figure out what's going on with my intake system. Here is what you need to do. Number one, you complete everything that we talked about in the 10-minute audit. So that's from part one. Number two, instead of looking at 24 hours of call reports in your Zoom, RingCentral, Dialpad system, you're going to pull at least 1 week and you're going to look at total calls, how many were answered, how many were missed or abandoned, and how much time did it take to answer those calls. Are there certain hours where you've got missed calls happening? Also, if your voicemail answers it, it may look like your phones were answered even when they weren't. So that was an issue for my firm where my voicemail would pick up and say, I'm sorry, you've reached blah, 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 blah. And so I needed to search for those words and include that in my missed call number. And that's when I really found out how many of my calls were being missed because they were being answered by voicemail, but they weren't truly being answered. Then you want to spot check 5 different interactions that have taken place. So a couple of calls that have come in and how quickly, and listen to them, listen to those intake calls, and then a couple of web forms, and then a chat or an email inquiry. I found that email inquiries aren't getting into my lead dashboard quick enough. There's no, most of my leads are automatically put into the lead dashboard, and then we have a designated person on triage who handles that. But email doesn't do that. They have to manually do it. And so those leads were getting a little bit neglected. So we needed to fix our process. But I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't done consistent audits. And then I want you to figure out how long is it taking to respond? And then was our script followed? Did we get the information that we needed? Did we put them into a follow-up sequence? You do this if you want to grow. If you're uninterested in growing, then don't touch intake. Don't look at intake. If you're uninterested in growing, but you only want to save money, yeah, we can do that in intake. But really, if you want to grow, this is where you want to focus a lot of your time and attention.